So good morning guys, how are you? In this video I want us to look at how we can practically draw, how we can even actually draw a template, a drawing template incorporated with a title block, so that now we can be able to meet the requirements of the examiner, where we're told that we should print our work in an A4 paper size, and clearly providing our index number on each printed paper. Those instructions are always on your first page of your paper. So quickly I want us to look at how to do. The first thing that you should be doing, you should understand how to print your work, how to copy it on a CD, and how to burn it on a CD and copy it on a flash disk, so that now you can give the examiner. So these are module 3 questions for engineering students, and this YouTube channel is designed to help you guys actually cope up with the hardships which you see in class. So the first thing you do, you type UCS. UCS is this Y and X axis. That Y and X axis, we want to remove it, because when you zoom in and zoom out it can quite be disturbing. So we want to remove it. So you type UCS and then select UCS icon, then select no origin. As you can see, we have way options. Select no origin. So now when you zoom in and when you zoom out, you see it won't disturb us. So the next thing we want to do is to type units. We want to put units. Remember, in title block we don't use decimals, or we use architectural. The length and the type of drawing units should be architectural, and the precision, select 1/16 inches. Then your insertion scale, let it be in inches. Let it be in inches, like that. Then select OK. After you've done that, now you're good to go. So we want to draw this drawing. Now I want us to draw ISO A3. ISO A3 has a whole range of dimensions, and ISO A3 simply means that when you print your paper, the size of the paper which you want to print your work. So if you want to print your work and you want to have a borderline and a title block, you must as well understand the size of the paper. So let me quickly show you how to check the dimensions. So you right click, you select layout, you left click, then you right click, go to page setup manager. There, that is the page setup manager. Then left click on it. After you have left clicked on it, you can see the plot size is 8.5 inches times 11.00 inches. That is the size of the current page setup, or the current layout. Number 1 has that size. It means when you print your paper, that will be the size of the paper. But in KNEC we are specified to print them either on A3 or on A4. So we will change it to check the dimensions of the A3. So your printer or plotter, let it be DWG to PDF, like that. Then your paper size, let it be ISO A3, and ISO A3 420 millimeters times 207 millimeters. Now if you remember that we have selected, then select OK. Remember that we have you see our plot size is 420 times 227 millimeters. It is in millimeters, not in inches. But when we selected our units, we selected it to be in inches. So we'll have to convert those millimeters into inches. We have to convert those millimeters into inches, so that we can draw the title block. And we know that 1 inch is equals to 25.4 millimeters. So what about 420 inches? So go to home ribbon command. Then as you can see, those are the ribbon commands. Under the home ribbon command, we have the draw, the modify, the annotation, the layers, the block, and the properties. Now we are interested in the draw. So select the rectangle command. That is the rectangle. Left click on it. Then go to your paper size. Left click just once. Just click once, and then move your cursor away from it. Just move your cursor, move your mouse away from it. As you can see, that is it. So put in the dimensions in inches. So I've told you, you will convert 420 millimeters into inches, and so you will long press shift. If you long press shift, it will bring at, then you will type 16.5. that is 400 millimeters, 16.5. then press shift, then open the open quotes, then put a comma, like that. So we have achieved one length. So we are looking for the width. Again, it will give you a next option there. There you will type 11.7 inches. You will convert them to 11.7, then then put press enter, like that. As you can see now, we have been able to draw that rectangle in architectural dimensions or units and in inches. So from there on, again, as you can see, we want to this is now the borderline. This will be the borderline. Now we want to offset. We want to offset this distance. We all know from the margin of the paper, you're supposed to have it as 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. So if you calculate 10 millimeters into inches, it will be 0.4. So you offset it. Offset, select offset. Offset, we have it under the modify command. Then select offset, like that. Then type 0.4 on your paper space, like that. Then put your enter. 0.4. Specify offset distance. So it is 0.4. You will type 0.4 as when you convert it into inches, it will be 0.4 something inches, 0.4. Then press enter, like that. So when you have done that, again escape. Again escape. When you move inside the circle, you see it will be offset internally. When you move outside, it will offset it externally, like that, you see. But we want it within the triangle. So put enter, then select escape, click inside, left click inside the triangle, then you escape. That way now you have practically now we have drawn the borderlines correctly, then escape. So the next thing, we want to explode. We want to explode this rectangle. Remember the rectangle is in one unit. It is unified. It's a polyline. Polyline means it is unified. We want to separate the width and the length separately. So you will select the object, then type EX, that is explode command. You also have it there under the ribbon, home ribbon command. We have it on top there. Then you will type explode. After you've typed explode, you select explode EX, like that. Then type explode, or you have it there on the modify home command, as you can see there. Then type explode, and then select enter. So that way, like that, then enter, press enter, like that. So you see it has been exploded. This one, this distance and that distance, the length and the width is different because this is a rectangle, so they are different. And like the other one, you see the other one, when you left click on it, it will select the whole entire unit. But when you left click on the rectangle that is inside, we have it different. That is the meaning of exploding. Exploding, it means you separating them, not to be as uniform but to be as separate. Again, so from there we have achieved the borderline. That is the borderline that you know manually. You know how you draw it. You draw it like that, and that's how you actually achieve when you're given a question paper, when you're doing your technical drawing on a manual paper. So the next thing I want to show you how to draw now the title block, how to practically add your title block, your name, your index number, the projection, the type of projection. You know, you can have it as a first angle projection or that angle projection, your school name, the date of your work, and everything. Remember, nobody who can mark your work if you have not done it. So we all know we move at a distance of it is a rectangle. We move it from the far right corner. We draw a rectangle with the dimensions of 120 millimeters by 50 millimeters. That is horizontally. We move at a distance of 120 millimeters and 50 millimeters on top. So you convert them again into inches, where I've told you 1 inch is equals to 25.4 millimeters. So converting 120 millimeters into inches, it simply means 4.72. So if you move your cursor inside or outside, you see, if you select offset command and select the object you want it offset at that distance, you will clearly see very well. If you move inside the circle, it will project the line inside the rectangle. If you move outside the rectangle, it will simply also project the line outside the rectangle. So again, select the offset command. Again, convert 50 millimeters into inches using the conversion scale that I've given you. 1 inch is equals to 25.4 millimeters. Again, you'll find that it will be, when you convert it into inches, it will be 1.96 something inches. Again, select offset command. After you've selected offset command, select the object, move your cursor. By selecting I mean left click your mouse like that, select it from the modify command, then type 1.96, 1.97, then select the object, which is the object, that is the object, like that. Then move up or move down. When you move down, you see it will project it, it will offset it externally, but we want it internally inside the rectangle. So you move up, then you left click like that, then escape command like that. But as you can see, there is a small error because the title block doesn't seem to be the way it's supposed to be. So again, trim, that is how you trim. TRM, you trim it, so that it can look quite professional. So you select trim from the modify home command like that, and then like that. So you see there we have achieved and we have drawn the title block. So inside this small rectangle that I was telling you, it is 50 by 120 millimeters. That is where we will put our index number, our name, our drawing scale, question number, the school code, the center code, and everything else that the examiner wants. Remember, the examiner cannot mark your work if you don't have a title block on your work. Many people draw the AutoCAD objects, but they fail to put a title block, and so that keeps you going back for more refers until you understand the process of making a title block and incorporating your drawings inside this same title block. So we want to put our name, and we know that put your name inside the title block. We know very well that in any way from module 1 and module 2 we were taught that our text should not exceed 0.8 millimeters. If it should not exceed 0.8 8 millimeters, it means you have to convert 8 millimeters into inches, which will be 0.314 if you convert it into millimeters. So again, select offset command and offset that line inside the rectangle. Inside, we don't want it outside, we want it inside the rectangle, the title block rectangle. Offset it. You don't have to press escape and repeat the same command. You can still continue. Offset the next object. Again, move your cursor down, then left click, again select it, move your cursor down, again left click, select it, move your cursor down, again left click, on and on and on and on and on, as many times you'd want. But we want like 4 sections or 4 rectangles. Now inside that rectangle, that's when you'll put your name. Inside that same rectangle, you'll put your index number. Inside that same rectangle, you'll put the scale of your drawing. And so I want to show you how to put the scale or how to modify your text. Remember that you also have to write text which are visible to the examiner, or when you print it out, you want your text to be seen. And many a times we don't know how to modify. So in this video I will show you how to modify and how to practically put your names to be visible. It is as simple as 1 + 1, which is equals to 2. So the next thing that you want to do now, you want to put your text, and putting your text there simply means you edit them from the ribbon commands. You see the ribbon commands on top there. So select home, go to annotation there. See that annotation like that. When you select it like that, it will give you 4 different sections. We have the text style, we have the dimensions, we have the letterhead. All this is like 4 of them. So select the text style. Where I've put my mouse, put your mouse there. or your cursor there, then left click. It will immediately bring you a dialog box. This dialog box, as you've seen, it has the font size and font style, but what we're interested in is the height, the text height. We want it to be visible so that the examiner can see. And remember, we have set our distance at 0.3, and any text must be 0.3 inches or 8 millimeters. So you can type 0.25 inches. Let your text width factor be 1. Then remember, when you selected your height, we typed enter or apply. So now close it like that. So type, then go to text, multi-text, left click. It will bring you that option. So it is giving you an option to specify where you want your text, the start point and the end point of your text, that is the height of your text, or where you want it specifically. So you left click on that point, and then left click on the other point where you have that green rectangle, green square. So inside that, put your name. So ours will be official Mark Mungai, like that. So we have that, official Mark Mungai, like that. Then move your cursor away from it, away from that rectangle. Move it away outside kabisa. Then left click outside. That way it has worked. Again, select again multi-line text. Left click, specify a starting point. That is a left click at that point. Then move your cursor. Again, select it, specify there at that point, like that. Left click, then move your cursor again on that far corner, opposite corner, like that. And put your text now. You can put your text inside there. Maybe you can write your school code, your school name, or anything that you want, or your index, which is 230.109.001, like that. Then move your cursor outside completely and left click, like that. That is how you've now put. Again, repeat the same command. Select text, specify a starting point. That is a starting point, like that. Move your cursor away up to that point. Again, say left click at that point. You can now write your scale. Your scale is 1:1, 1:1, like that. Then move your cursor away, left click outside the text or the multi-line text, and again select the cursor again, specify a starting point there. That is a starting point, like that. Move it up to that point, like that. Then again write the number of questions or question numbers that you have attempted. You have 1, 2, 3 and 4, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then move your cursor outside, then click outside, like that. Again, after you've done that, that space which is down there, you can draw you can insert your work. The next thing, type copy, then select copy base, like that. Immediately it will show you specify a base point. Select that far left corner, just left click, then again select the entire object. It will give you an option, select the entire object, then press enter, like that. After you have done that, go to layout number 1. As you can see, layout number 1, we have another layout that we don't want. Erase it, like that. Or better still, you can open another layout. You can open another layout there, a new layout, like that. Just click on that plus sign, then left click on that layout. It will bring you a layout that you don't want, so erase it. Left click and then left click, then right click and then erase. After you have done that, now left click on it, right click on it, that layout number 3, right click on it. It will give you a way of many options. Go to page setup manager. Remember, we want to change it into ISO A3, the dimensions which we have used, 420 millimeters by 297 millimeters, or in inches 16.4 inches and 11.7 inches. So again, go to modify, like that. From that dialog box, again select from the plotter or printer DWG to PDF, like that. Then the paper size, let your paper size be ISO A3 ISO A3, that is 420 times 207 millimeters, and then press OK like that, then close. As you can see, our paper size has been changed completely. It was different. So now we want to put our title block inside there, and I want to show you how you will put it, and then save it as a drawing template, so that in future when you have drawn your drawings, you don't have to draw a title block then put your drawings there. You just have to you have to add your drawings direct from the already existing title block. So type paste clip, select the layout 3, then type paste clip like that. That is the option. After you clicked on it, it will bring you the drawing on the model. Then put this title block inside that dotted line. You see the dotted line? It should be inside that dotted line. It should not extend outside or further away from that dotted line. Anything that is outside that dotted line will not appear on your paper when you print it out. So like that. So as you can see, you left click on it like that. But as you can see, it is extended outside. We have it extended outside the paper. When you print this paper, you realize that you will not see the roof of the borderline. There's some sections you won't see. So what you do, you will modify it. That is, you will use the stretch command under the home ribbon command. You see, under the home ribbon command, there we have the stretch command. So we want to put this title block inside this paper, so that when you print it, it is visible by the examiner. So select stretch like that, left click on it. After you have left clicked, so move then select object. It will give you an option of select object. So make sure you select the entire object. That is, your color should be green like that. That color inside that selected area should be green. Then select enter. Select enter like that again. Enter. Then move your cursor just on top there. Then left click. Left click at that point like that. Then now move your cursor down so that it can fit inside, or better still, let the author command be, put your author command on. That is the restrict cursor orthogonally. It was off, now restrict it to be ortho mode. That is the author mode like that. So move your cursor down so that it can fit inside the dotted line like that. So you can stretch it, or you can extend it or contract it. Let it be contracted and confined inside that dotted area like that. So left click like that. Correct. So that is correct. Again, go back to your drawing, select the stretch command like that. After you've selected your stretch command like that, select the object. Make sure you select entire object, and that way select it like that. Make sure you select the selected area. The color of the selected area should be green. Then press enter. Then move your cursor down orthogonally again, left click that point, then move your cursor inside direction, then left click again. Correct. So that way our title block and our borderline are within the printed area of the paper. So that simply means when you will be printing your work, it will be easy for you, because the borderline will be visible. When you print it, burn it on your CD, copy it on your flash disk, the examiner will be able to understand what you are practically doing. So now you want to save, move your mouse on top there in that area, select or left click it, move your mouse to save as. You don't have to click it, just move your mouse there. It will give you an option on your right side where we have all this option. Now left click, drawing template, save as a drawing template like that. Then you bring it, it will bring you where you will save your work, the path which will follow. So you can choose to save anywhere. You can choose to save in the new volume D, DVD, new volume F, whenever you want it. But mine, I will save it under AutoCAD under the drawing templates like that. So as you can see, we have the default drawing templates that come with the AutoCAD software. Make sure your drawings are saved as template as DWT like that. So give the name of your drawing template. Mine is ISO A3 drawing template. ISO A3 drawing template. That should be the name of my template, so that when I want to use it anytime in future, I will find it, then I will save. Then it will give you a small description. You can add a description to your saving template. If you don't want, you can press OK, no problem. So that way we have saved this particular drawing template, and we have it in our computer. I will also want to show you a couple of drawing templates that I have done for you guys. You know, I did this exam and I passed very well. And in my drawing, I have several of them. So if you want to use your drawing template that you have just saved in a new layout, you will find it there. And you select it, you will find it there. When you select from the model space or layout 1, you can use it from there. But quickly, I want to show you my drawing template when I was doing my examinations, and I saved it and I used it. After I drew the content inside the paper, the requirement were also that I have to use it as a drawing template. So that drawing template is very important. Remember, in industrial application, you cannot give us a drawing without a drawing template. So let me quickly look for an example of a question that I drew and incorporated the drawing, the title block and the template and the drawing template inside there, so that you can understand what we are actually trying to do here in this particular way. It's a very it's fundamental, very crucial. I said nobody can mark your exams if you don't have a title block and you don't have an index number. Nobody can bother to look at your work. But if you have all these things, it will be easier, simpler and nice. So that is the one that I'm looking for, November series. There, exactly. So you can see from the inside, that is the content. That is what I was required to draw using the software. But better still, the examiner wanted me to print my work to clearly indicate the name of my name, my index number, the date, the scale, the school, and the drawing. As you can see, the drawing symbols, that is first angle projection or third angle projection. I did it very well so that you can earn more marks. So that is what we did. So that's what I'm saying. If you create such a title block or such a template, and the borderline, when I printed this work, everything appeared in it. Of course I paste clipped my work inside that dotted line, and then that's what actually happened. That's what I printed, and that's the outcome of the good work. This YouTube channel is only designed to help you guys pass your exams. It is only designed to help you people pass your exam. You see, this is these are the questions that I sat for, and all these drawings, I have them inside these inside this YouTube channel. As you can see, that is the A4 paper printing. This one did not have a title block or anything else. The same drawings, but this time I put my borderline inside the A4. As you can see them, I've put them inside there. So all these things, I've done them, and I've only done them so that you guys can actually have ease when you're reading, just to help you people. Also, you can pass on the message. Please share the links of these videos. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Help us to make more videos for you. That is the assembly drawings. This was an orthogonal question, orthographic question. This was a 3D question. And all these, I will also show you how to dimension, how to add projection lines, how to even have property layers, layer properties of different colors.